Thank you, Your Excellency. And now I'd like to invite the Commonwealth Secretary General, Mr. Kamalesh Sharma, to make his remarks.
It's a great pleasure to welcome you all, and good to see so many of you here. Thank you for coming this morning. We are now on the eve of CHOGM, and this has already been a busy week, with a very full round of ministerial meetings and meetings for senior officials. These have prepared the ground for leaders elaborating the agenda and starting to build common ground on the issues of the day for which our CHOGMs are well known. The officials' meeting concluded late last night. The Commonwealth summits have a rich history of producing practical results that benefit our citizens and that shape global discourse. We have agenda items this week that will do the same again. The CHOGM is not just an intergovernmental meeting. They've also been very well attended and productive parallel forums for youth, business, which has been the largest in a CHOGM, and for civil society, the People's Forum. It is these associated events which give this CHOGM Summit its distinctive and uniquely valuable Commonwealth dimension. Dialogue at many levels, connection with the citizens we serve, and tangible expression of the priorities we pursue. The pressure of such a full and rich program has been greatly eased thanks to meticulous planning and careful arrangements by our hosts, the government and people of Sri Lanka. We congratulate President Rajapaksa on the generous preparations and national state of readiness. We thank host ministers, the task force, and the thousands of Sri Lankans who have worked so hard and have made us all, delegates and representatives from across the Commonwealth, feel so welcome. In advance of CHOGM itself, a great deal of work has already been done, and a strong sense of common purpose has come out of early discussions and the preparatory meetings. Yesterday, the Commonwealth Ministerial Action Group met, and the meeting of foreign ministers commenced, and it continues today. Earlier in the week, the ministerial meeting on small states resulted in positive outcomes and fresh initiatives that have now been considered by foreign ministers and will go forward to heads of government. We briefed the media on this earlier, but for the benefit of those from the media who are newly arrived, these include proposals put forward by the high-level group led by the Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis to address debt sustainability challenges. Proposals from the Commonwealth Expert Group on Climate Finance, led by former President Jagdeo of Guyana, for unlocking finance to enable countries deal with the effects of climate change. Provisions of specially designed trade finance facilities. The unprecedented level of participation in the Business Forum shows the potential of the Commonwealth for trade diversification and joint ventures, and as not only that we are not only open for business, but open to business as well. The range of topics discussed at the Youth Forum reminds us of the immense contribution of young people to national development and the values of our societies and the development of an ever younger Commonwealth globally. Some 60% of our citizens now are in their 20s or younger. The recently launched Commonwealth Youth Development Index is a global first and provides substantial data on the young in our member states. It will raise awareness both of successes and of investment needs, and will enable us to track progress over time. The newly established Commonwealth Youth Council will strengthen young people's participation in the Commonwealth. The first elections of its executive took place this week in Hambantota. Heads of government will meet youth representatives during CHOGM, and we expect fruitful outcomes from that engagement. The Commonwealth collectively is making a significant and distinctive contribution to the dialogue on the new global development framework that will succeed the Millennium Development Goals once the 2015 target date is reached. This has been a major topic at Commonwealth ministerial meetings and a focus for work this week in Sri Lanka, particularly at the People's Forum. This priority is reflected in the theme our hosts and leaders have chosen for the CHOGM: growth with equity, inclusive development, connecting our commitment to development and growth with the need for greater equity and inclusiveness. We expect to make progress on ways that there can be greater exploitation of opportunities for country-to-country technical cooperation within the Commonwealth. Proposals that will assist citizens of all our member states with access to broadband can do much to advance equality and economic inclusion. Over coming days, we will chart a way forward for the Commonwealth that can bring inclusive social progress and equitable economic development to the citizens of our member states. We look forward with great confidence to important and far-reaching practical outcomes from this CHOGM that reflect its theme. Thank you very much.